Yo, Chris Warren here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm a Los Angeles-based director of photography. Thank you for visiting. Let's get into it. In this video today, I want to go over a high-key commercial I shot earlier this year. Stay tuned towards the end of the video in which I will show you the commercial in its entirety. So let's get into this and hopefully you guys take away something cool. For this project, I was brought on by a repeat director I frequently work with. His name is Alex Grabowskis. So I've been working with Alex for about 7 years now here in Los Angeles. We've done shorts together, web series together, pilots together, and commercials together. This one is no exception. So our pre-production looked like this. It was a very quick process, about a week off and on of actual working together. But we were communicating about this for at least 3 to 4 weeks. When Alex was ready, he sent over the storyboards, he sent over the visual mood board, and he sent over the script. From there, he found a suitable location that fit all of those things. We had a early location scout in which it was myself, Alex, and his producer, Anna. On the scout, we kind of looked at logistics such as parking and getting gear up to this 4th floor of this building in downtown Los Angeles. We were also looking at if the table would be wide enough on this psych space that we were going to shoot on. So after the scout, I was able to lock down my crew and formulate a gear list based off of what I saw on the scout. I locked down a first AC, a gaffer, and a key grip. So it was a small crew overall, but totally manageable for what Alex and I were trying to do. So once I had my crew locked down, I began kind of formulating lighting plans and having conversations with my gaffer, Spencer Smith, just to kind of figure out what exactly we needed for the look I was trying to achieve and the look that Alex wanted. Lucky for me, my key grip, Ed Yukin, was working at a rental house up in the valley where we ended up sourcing our supplemental G&E gear. So with the gear locked down, our lighting plan set, I was able to go over the shot list and storyboard in more detail with Alex in a couple Zoom meetings, just to make sure that him and I were on the same page with what we were trying to achieve. So when the shoot date finally rolled around, we did have some logistical problems with the building itself that were unforeseen. The elevator that day just happened to not work. The freight elevator, mind you. And so there was some miscommunication with the location manager. Eventually we got one to work, or one that was on the far side of the building, but all of that ended up delaying us about an hour and a half. In the end, the location managers were really cool and allowed us to make up that time on the back end. This was a Peerspace location in which Alex did pay for a 10-hour block. So having that flexibility from location was really great. So let's talk gear on this project. Camera used was my Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro 12K. We used a Tokina 25 to 75 zoom lens, which I'm really digging the look of that lens. I don't know, something about it, it's just got a good look with it, and it's a good range, and you can find it at rental houses for such a great price. The camera was on my O'Connor head, which was on a slider for any kind of moves we needed to get or readjustments. It just made moving the camera a little bit easier. We also had wireless video and wireless focus. My first AC, Matt Borek, had his little first AC monitor in which he pulled off of. We also had a 17-inch client monitor in which Alex was able to view the feed. I shot the project at 8K resolution, 24 frames flat, 180-degree shutter at a B-RAW compression of 12:1. Next, I want to talk a little bit about how this project was lit. Alex really wanted a vibrant, Old Navy type feel, so he worked with our production designer Tammy to kind of figure out a color scheme. I chimed in as well just to kind of get an idea, but I wasn't super involved in that. On this level of project, it was kind of individualized. Like there was communication between myself, Tammy, and Alex to figure out the look, but between color choice and all that, that was completely between Alex and Tammy, and I had to deal with the hand I was dealt. So with high key commercials, I tend to light them differently every single time, and this one is no exception. With the location that we were in, it was a very small space, and I utilized the location to my advantage. So for the key light, I used an Aputure 600D. We utilized the white cyc of the location for a bounce, in which we made a book light, bouncing that light off of the white cyc through an 8x of quarter grid. Then we wrapped the key a little bit more using a Light Map Plus 2L. Once we were kind of dialing that in, Spencer and I noticed that the contrast ratio was very high. It was almost 8:1 to the 4:1, and both Spencer and I felt that that was too much. So Spencer bounced a Hive 100C off the wall for the fill side, and ultimately it gave us a 2:1 contrast ratio. So since we were utilizing a colored backdrop, we put a stand with two 2-foot Pavotubes behind it. That was our hair light slash backlight for the talent. And that's it. It was 3-point lighting, just with some bigger units, and I think it worked out very well. I'm really happy with how this commercial looks. It does fall in line with something that you would see from Old Navy or other high-key brand commercials. It was a great challenge for me, and I got to work with my buddies. So I consider that a win-win. Now I'm going to show you guys the commercial, so here we go.
Oh, hi there. I'm Jerry, and like you, I'm pretty much always thirsty.
Studies say you must drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Okay, I get it. I need water. I also need a coffee to start my morning, a brewski to end my week, and everything else I sip on throughout the day. Now, how am I supposed to hold all these drinks? I don't have 8 hands. This guy does. But we're not talking about her. What we're talking about is a one-size-fits-all state-of-the-art bottle for all your drinking needs. We're talking about the Jottle. Now let me tell you, if you're drinking out of one of these guys,
Hi, I'm a plastic bottle.
you're probably ingesting microplastics like these. You don't want that in your bloodstream, and you won't get any from the Jottle, because it's made from clean, safe glass. There's just a few problems with glass. For one, it doesn't insulate. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. Also, it breaks. Sorry! Fortunately, you also get this metal bottle, giving you all the benefits of a thermos. It'll keep your hot coffee hot and your iced coffee iced. And it's durable. Hey Godfrey, could you come over here and punch this for me?
Ow!
See? But metal has its issues too. It grows porous over time and absorbs liquids, including soap, which makes your coffee taste weird.
Studies say weird tasting coffee makes mornings suck.
But here's where it gets good. The glass bottle can be inserted into the metal one, providing all the benefits of both while eliminating the downsides. Both bottles can be used independently, are leak-proof, and have their own caps. Plus, they're fitted with state-of-the-art air vents, providing vacuum-sealed insulation. It's got a flip top for the metal bottle and a screw top for the glass one. Want to keep those pearly whites? Use the built-in straw. Need your hands free? Use the built-in hook. You can even use the bottom of the metal bottle as a koozie. It's every innovation in bottle technology combined into one. It'll hydrate and keep you safe from microplastics. Get your Jottle today.
So that was the commercial. Let me know what you guys think. I think Alex did a fantastic job on the edit. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the spot, or if you wanted something clarified a little bit more. Let me know. I'll be happy to help. So what I learned from this project was definitely some different ways to kind of wrap that key a little bit more. Being able to put my theory and my knowledge that I've accumulated just from reading and seeing other posts online and other cinematographers' work, being able to put that knowledge into practice is great, and I'm happy with the result, and I'm hoping that I can utilize these skills on other commercials down the line. So that about does it. Hit me up on Instagram, CWDP112, or check out my work at chriswarrendp.com. If you guys have ideas for future videos or something that you'd like to see, please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you, and hopefully I can make that happen. Alright guys, till next time, peace.